Liam act like he know his wife has feelings for Thomas. Did y'all hear him on today's episode? I was like, let me find out the reason you keep on coming at Thomas is because you know deep down your wife has feelings for him. But hey, y'all, welcome back to another video with Life with Chesty. This for the bold and beautiful May 19th. How about I say May 9th? May 19th, 2023. Okay, so we might as well start there. First of all, look, Hope almost had a fit. She almost had a fit because Thomas overheard her saying that he's unstable and she knows who he is and all that. The way she walked up to him, I said, look, people ain't never around when they should be. They ain't never around when they should be. Leon should have been the one walking up to hear Hope and Brooke's conversation when she was like, you got it all wrong. He's not the one that has feelings. She the one got feelings for Thomas. And then I told you I knew she was disappointed. She keep on saying how he's been so professional. He's been very professional with me. And I said, you sound mad. Yep, today's episode basically proved that she's mad because he hasn't made one move on her. And I said, look, oh my goodness. But the spoilers that was released, they applied for this upcoming week instead of the week we just got out of or whatever. Okay, so why didn't Leon talking about Thomas again? Again. They talk about Thomas again. I said, wait till they find out. Wait till they find out. But they talking about Thomas again. And basically Leon was saying how passionate Hope has been lately. Could he possibly know deep down how Hope feels? Because he keep on saying it. He was just sitting there and Wyatt was talking to him and he zoned out. And he was like, she's been very passionate lately. I thought he about to say, what if she's the one who has feelings for him or something? Because he was all quiet, and then he keep talking about as long as he known her, she's never been that passionate. And I was like, ooh. I said, I feel like Liam knows. And when he said he had to go do something, I thought he was about to say he gonna go to. I thought he was going to talk to Steffi, and I thought that's when the truth was gonna come out. But nope, it's a lot of ways they could have took this, but they took it in that direction. And this is when this upcoming week is when Taylor and Brooke gonna argue because Thomas is gonna reveal what Brooke said. And I said, look, everybody should just mind their business. Now their friendship about to fall apart already. But yeah, Leon says he'll feel better if he can look into Thomas's eyes about the whole San Francisco thing and talk about it. I thought he was gonna say what happened there. He didn't say that either. And I said, well, what was the point for you to confront him if you just gonna bring up the same thing? But Brooke and Hope making faces at each other when she was with Thomas, when Hope and Thomas was together. Before the model lady, why they keep recycling storylines and dialogue? The model lady keep on saying how Thomas and Hope work so good together, and all that. And Brooke on the outside of the door listening and stuff. So she comes in, and then Hope was like, "How long you been standing there?" So they started making faces. Then Thomas leaves. So Hope was like, "What's on your mind?" She was like, "What's on your mind?" She's like, "What's on your mind?" And I was like, "Oh Lord." I said, "Oh Lord," but Brooke can tell. She can definitely tell. But she went on and on about Thomas, and I said, "I thought you thought he changed." I mean, of course you gonna have your doubts because again, everything he's done, you can't just erase that. You can't erase that, no matter how many times folks say they changed. So I get Liam's perspective and Brooks, but I just don't understand. But Liam stops by to see Thomas, and he played it off at first. He was acting like he was congratulating Thomas. I said, now, even Thomas knew. He was like, so what's this about? But Leon's still talking about being shocked that Hope welcomed Thomas back. I skipped that part. Before he left to go see Thomas, he was like, he said how he was shocked that Hope, he kept talking about how shocked he was that Hope welcomed Thomas back. And I said, you can't be that shocked, especially since your baby mama the one who told her she had to choose either you hire Thomas back or your line done for. Like, why you keep acting shocked? But yeah, during his conversation with Thomas, Leon tells Thomas to put himself in his shoes. But Thomas was promising Leon he has changed. He's like, I've changed and all that stuff. And I feel like they prolonging it, and they not. Hope and Thomas haven't talked about the almost kiss. They haven't talked about her feelings. And they say on Monday's episode, that's when Hope gonna try to see if she used that to her advantage to talk to him about how she truly feels about him. I said she almost had a fit at the end of the episode. Y'all seen that? I said, now Liam, you should have left out of there and came straight over here. Instead of Thomas walking up, he should have been the one. He would have heard her admit she the one got feelings for Thomas. But no, he didn't. But yeah, Thomas promised to Leon he has changed. And Leon was basically telling Thomas to put himself in his shoes. If you was the one married to Hope and Leon was obsessed with her, how would you feel? And he ain't said nothing. He changed the subject. And I was like, yeah, he feels the same way. But Brooke tells Hope she shouldn't be like her, and just started talking about don't be like me. And she's like, I recognize the signs, and that concerns her. But she think Thomas the one with making moves. I said, why y'all think if you recognize the signs in regards to her, what they got to do with Thomas? Like, I don't understand that part. Cause you sitting up here talking about, you see the signs of her, and you keep asking her if she got feelings for Thomas, but you making it about him. What did he do? Has he come on to you? Has he did this and all that? No, but she done tried. She done over here. I know she dropped that doggone water bottle on purpose. She dropped the water bottle and bit over. But Brooke asked if there's something going on between her and Thomas, and she was like, on your mother, you could talk to me about anything, just all that. But Hope was getting defensive. Once she started getting defensive, I was like, she about to admit it. But when Leon was confronting Thomas, he said how he'll never be able to trust Thomas or believe that he's changed and all that. And during that whole moment, I said, at this point, Liam, you may be taking this out on Thomas because you see the change in your wife. You keep saying how she's never been this passionate as long as you've known her. How long have you known her? It's been some decades, right? So why the sudden change in her? Instead of everybody being so pressed about Thomas, look. Hope over here, Thomas. Liam over here, Thomas. Brooke had stopped, but now she over here talking about Thomas as well. I said, look, and even Wyatt, he only on here to talk about Thomas. I said, where is Flo? Where is Flo? But yeah, he said he'll never be able to trust him. So Brooke brings up Thomas not being changed. He's not changed, and I was waiting on Taylor to come through the door, somebody else besides Thomas to be out on the outside listening. But she started talking about Thomas is not changed. They start yelling and stuff, and I was like, Taylor gonna walk up, she gonna slam that door and say, what you say about my son? But nothing. But Hope started to get real defensive, and she was like, he's not the one that has feelings for me. I'm the one that has feelings for him or whatever. And she admitted she has feelings for Thomas, not the other way around. And Brooke faced, she was like, you know what type of person he is. And that's when Thomas walked up. She was like, then Hope admitted. But look, Thomas looks so disappointed. He looks so disappointed. He gonna run tell Taylor everything next week, y'all. Yeah, I said that part about Thomas overheard Hope admitting to Brooke, I know who Thomas is. She know he's unstable and all this other stuff. And when he came in, he looked so disappointed, so sad. I said, oh, poor Thomas. But you know you still want her. I said at this point they want each other, but he gonna play it off. I think he gonna play it off, and then later they gonna bring that same storyline back up. But she walked up to him so fast. She started begging him to believe her. Please believe me. I said, she gonna have a fit. I said, Leo, if you ain't come when you heard, he should have came either when Hope told that she's the one who has feelings for Thomas, or he should have came when she ran up to him begging him to believe her. I said, look, Hope had a little meltdown, mini meltdown. She's like, just believe me and all that. I said, look, she might just, Steffi was right. I think she just misses the attention because she keeps saying how he's been so professional with her, like she disappointed because usually he be making a move. I said she drop so many hints. She don't drop so many hints. She don't try to kiss him. The first time I think she was holding his hands when Steffi sing. Then she tried to kiss him when they was in the hotel, I think. And then she didn't try to kiss him, but she looked like she wanted to kiss him. And then on the plane she looked like she wanted to kiss him. And when she dropped the water bottle, I was like, she dropped the water bottle and she picked it up. And I was like, she flirted. I was like, oh my goodness, I don't know though. I wish they had did a flashback to let us know if she did that on purpose. Oh, and the other thing is when she took off her jacket and he was massaging her and stuff. But yeah, I said this should have been the time. Let me see. Did you hear this part? Oh, I said, did Thomas hear the part about her saying she had feelings for him? Or did he only see, it looked like he only heard the last part, not when she said it. Because they said on next week, he's supposed to be like, does Hope really have feelings for me? Basically, trying to think about it or whatever. And I said, I thought he heard it. They never hear the good stuff. But I said, I ended the notes with, I said, this should have been the time for Leon to be around. He always popping up. He be at Forest Creation and at restaurant more than he be at Spencer Publications. So I say, you should have been there then. Or Steffi, somebody should have heard her admit it. But yeah, that's it for this video, y'all. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos. Until next time, deuces.